Yeah, me too.
Okay. So this is where this isn't the exact URL, but I'll send you a URL 5 or 10 minutes before we start, and then you'll just show up in a place just like this, and this is where we'll film the video.
All right, and I will comb my hair.
Okay. And wear whatever clothes you want. Be casual.
It's like, how's this?
There you go. Right. The Unabomber look is really good. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But and I'm recording it right now, so then we'll go check it this test right now to see how it looks.
Okay, and so tomorrow, will you? I don't know how this works. Will you phone me on Google Plus Air, or will you phone me on Skype, or how do we get connected tomorrow?
What if I do this? I will start a Hangout on Air, and then I'll email you the URL, and you just put that URL in, and you'll show up the same way you did today.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll email you the URL.
Yeah. Got it.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for giving me so much time today. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, it's the same. You know, like it seems like we hit it off, and I enjoy my time with you. I want to make a difference, Brent. Like, I really want to make a difference. It's, you know, I make a living right now as, I'm being very frank with you. I'm always open. I make a living as a management consultant and a little bit as a coach. Mm-hmm. I would like to make a different living as a well-known speaker and helper of fellow veterinarians. And really, you're helping me. It's going to be a function of how receptive the audience is and how effective my message is, for sure. But that's my fondest wish, that I can go out there, because when I talk about this stuff that I talk about, there's always a small number that I can connect with, like, right away. And I got all kinds of one-on-ones that I'm doing all over the place. And it's like, wow, oh my God, you know, you've changed my life, blah, blah, blah. Somehow I've got to be impactful enough. You know, Marty thought that was the case. That's why we got connected. Marty thought, yeah, this guy can make a difference. Now, I just got to do it.
So I will tell you the same thing we had. So somebody else who is an absolute, so not in mental health, but in physical health, which is Ernie Ward, he really wanted to, he wrote a blog for us for more than a year, and he really wanted to do the physical health thing. But, you know, and some people will come up, so it's a smaller, if you do a business management thing, you're going to pull more people than if you say you're going to talk about mindfulness and, you know, better emotional health. The money's in the money, and the money's not always in the self-improvement and the physical health stuff. It's super important for the people who are there. It's super important for it to be part of the overall conversation. But, I mean, you already probably can tell that, I mean, it's easier to make it as a business consultant than it is as a personal life coach.
Oh, for sure. And I know Ernie well. Ernie, we've hosted Ernie in Atlantic, Canada a couple of times.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I do triathlon like he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, you know, I think that's why Marty helped me with that topic. It's emotional health and wealth.
It's a good idea. You got the word wealth in there.
Well, exactly. Well, Brandon, we haven't even talked about this. There is a ton of science from the business schools showing that positivity is a significant positive business builder.
Yeah.
For sure it is. So if you can improve your positivity, you will improve your business. There's no doubt about it.
Can I ask a super quick question about Canadian veterinarians?
Yeah.
My experience on VetEck, having been here for more than 8 years, is I was always told, and this has been borne out, that veterinarians in general, practice owners and associates, really want to do the medicine, and they don't want to do the business side of things, or not as interested in it. Is that the same thing in Canada, or are they a little more business-minded?
Absolutely. No, it's absolutely true.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, I mean, most, you know, those who go to practice management sessions are realizing that they need to learn about business. But if you take all the business management presentations in continental North America and attendees and subtract the duplications, you're still going to see that only a very small fraction of American and Canadian veterinarians are attending business management sessions.
Right.
Right? I don't know what the number is, but it's low. It's under 20% for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I
was just going to say that's a question that you can think about for tomorrow if you want to ask that business question.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you this last thought then. There was a researcher. He studied 60 companies per year. For years, he had a lot of research students, and they would record either live or audio recording the transcripts from all the business meetings for years. And they allocate the statements as to positive or negative and created a ratio. And it was the same thing. It was that 3-to-1 thing. The companies that had a high ratio of positive statements were far more successful. So, like a negative pissy boss costs the company money. There's so much research there, like a lot, like at Wharton and Kellogg and Harvard School of Business and so on. Like they affect absenteeism, they affect performance, all kinds of things.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And tomorrow it's going to be the same time, which will be 12 o'clock Eastern time.
That is correct. 12 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah. Neither one of our clocks are changing tomorrow, right?
Right. I hope.
Okay.
Yeah. We should be good. Okay. Take care.
Yeah.